sure in a hurt. You think you can treat me like dirt and then get away with it, honey. Well, you got another thing coming now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to the People Show, the VAdio Show. Every season, I like y'all to see somebody that actually, I feel like, is a hometown hero because they will do the things that they dream to do. Brother Mike LeMelle, how are you, family?
I'm well. I'm always good when I see you, brother.
Oh yeah, I do what I can, man. I try to dress up a little bit. Now, your name's ringing bells, man. Your name has been ringing bells for a while now, okay? And I mean, it's a beautiful thing. You're a humble brother, you know what I mean? With this episode, what I want it to be is not only education for those that may want to do what you do, but motivation, you know, because you've done a lot of things, you've been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces. So first of all, let people know, you know, what you do, just in case they may not know.
I am a performer, entertainer, and I do everything. I even do windows. Most everything. I do things that hopefully I can be proud of always in my life, and my son my children can be proud of as well. But every aspect of performing and entertaining and creating, the artistry of that, every medium and platform that encompasses, I do it or attempt to do it.
Okay. See, that was a creative person's answer. It was. Because people like yourself, and you know, I know how that can be. You do so much.
Indeed.
You can't really put it in one box.
Indeed.
But
Indeed.
I know that a majority of people, when they think Mike LeMelle, they think film, directing, and things of that nature.
Yes, directing, and I think most people think problem solver.
Okay.
Which I always get a call about solving someone's issues. So
I think you know everything.
I usually, but I don't. I'm forever a student, which makes a great teacher, I think. If the teacher can be astute enough and keen enough to know that he or she is forever learning. Like every opportunity in life is an opportunity for learning.
You are correct.
And just as a leader, as a servant first, you're serving the people that you're leading, which keeps you in the leadership position.
True.
So for me, I usually joke and say I'm the maintenance guy because I just like to, you know, solve the issues, and I thank God for foresight on most things, trying to exercise wisdom on it as opposed to just having smarts.
Okay. I'm gonna get into the history of, you know, what made you want to do what you do, how'd you get started. But I want to let, again, for those people that may not know, give me a little bit of a resume on some of the, when it comes to film and things like that.
I was trying to avoid that. But,
man, you got to do it, man. Come on now, we're here.
So film. I just finished a film with a partner of mine, Milciades Sedano. He affectionately known as Indio. Most people around here know him as Indio. We did a film about domestic violence, and it's called Cycle, like break the cycle of domestic violence. And it is a very personal story to him because it's kind of follows his life. Actually, he wrote it. Of course, we've changed some names and characters and situations, but the overall breadth of the story is him, about him. And he went from a product of domestic violence to seeing that to being a perpetrator and understanding why he was this way, and then overcoming that, and now his whole advocacy is just against domestic violence.
Gotcha.
So I love that, you know, being redeemed from that is very good. I'm enjoying being
and
his
also
friend.
put something out to the community that's that's helpful to a large number of folks.
Indeed. He's passionate about it. And so we did that film cycle. We brought in some friends of mine, Tony Terry, Coco from SWV, Don Lewis from Different World, CJ Macbeth, Pastor Courtney's son.
Awesome.
Flew him back in from LA. He's been doing great things in LA. So we brought in some friends, old, new, and made it happen. I'm very excited about that. We shot a full-length feature film in 13 days.
Wow.
So,
brother, you tired? You need a film?
I am. I was on editing right now.
Okay.
But I've done other projects. I got asked 2 days ago about a film.
Don't you be vague, Mike.
A film that I did a few years ago called Nothing to Lose with Brian Hooks from the Eve Show and Fat Beach. And I was in Spike Lee's movie Clockers.
Nice.
I was in a film called The Fifth. I don't know, bro.
I know it's a lot. I'm gonna stop. You good. Okay.
I did a film with Sherry Bailey, who's local, another hometown hero, called Summer Dreams, which I was helping produce as well. Awesome piece with Sherry Bailey. She's a Juneteenth. She works with the Juneteenth players. She's amazing. And so I'm just always doing something. I do a lot of voiceovers for radio and TV.
You got the voice for it, man.
Thank you.
You like to blow me out my seat right now, man.
I do that. Most people locally remember me from the Mac commercials.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. I didn't know you was in a Mac commercial. I knew about other things,
but I did the voice. Call Mac if your credit is whack.
That was you, bro. Wow.
Dude.
Are you serious?
People were all in the grocery store asking me to do Mac, and I was like,
yo, you just blew my
I was
mind
hosting American Idol. That's not even cool, Mac, but apparently that's more cool.
I mean, hometown hero. Whatever works. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I guess my next question would be, because I know there's many other things it would take us for the duration of the show for you to name everything. Yeah. I'm gonna toot your horn for you, okay? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, man.
But one thing I want to ask is, how did this all get started? You can take it as far back when you grew up. Where did you get the spark from to do it?
I don't remember ever wanting to do anything else than perform. My mother tells it, and my aunt Doretha, I was singing the commercials on television before I was actually forming sentences and words. I would say the melodies or themes to TV shows.
Gotcha.
I love the Scooby-Doo cartoons. So I would say all the words and became my nickname. I never wanted to do anything else, ever. And of course, grew up in church doing different things in church. You have to sing a song or do a little presentation.
Once they find out you can do something, you're going to do it.
Drama presentation. Then I was 11. And my mother would carry us to different cultural things. I'm so appreciative of that. We would go to the Chrysler Museum of Art.
Nice.
On a Sunday after church. We went. There was a group of kids performing there, Center Stage Incorporated. And I saw them, and she had to keep telling me to sit down. I just kept standing up. In the middle of the show, they were doing a show called Get On Board Little Children. It was about African-American history and from slavery to the present and different iconic figures, Frederick Douglass, Levi Coffin, different abolitionists and things like that. And they sang, they danced, they acted, and it was, it changed my life. I was standing up, and I was the first person to stand up and the ovation. Right. I'm telling my mom, did you see it? Did you see it? I'm asking other people, did you see those young people? I have to be in it, and she was like, well, maybe you can meet them. And I'm going to meet them. Like I rushed the stage. Listen, that was amazing, yada, yada. So Margie Day Walker, who recently passed, Margie Day, she was an iconic singer back in the 30s and 40s here in the world. She had a hit song, Red Rooster. This was her dream, center stage, and she started the company. No. So she was one of my first teachers and mentors and doing performing.
How did that had to be nothing but God right there. How
you meet someone and you're in their company and then you don't realize, you think they're awesome and great just because they're pouring into you. And you're like, wow, this is amazing. I didn't realize her greatness until I became a little more of an adult. Like I was graduating high school because she was always Miss Walker, Miss Margie. Hang out at her house. I was at, I think I was in a studio, or I was in a studio situation, something with music. Oh, Hampton University. Because I graduated and I was in college at 17. I went to Hampton. And the music, one of the things as a music major, you have to take music appreciation. You have to listen to other music. And I had always listened to music, different things. So Margie Day's record was one of the required things in the library. And I put it on, and I was like, and she never wore that with us, never, you know what I mean? And we performed for people like Nancy Wilson on stage with these people who were iconic, and I never thought, how can this be? Other than we're children, they want to perform with kids. We performed at the Apollo. I was like 13, 14.
And you didn't know the weight of that at the time.
But she was the reason. You know what I mean? Being a world class, and I didn't know that. And so then, you know, I would just seek her out and always be close, try to get some of that on me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the beginning of it all. Center Stage Incorporated, and then another group was born out of that, Children's Comedy Factory. And yeah, that was amazing too. So
well, you know
all
what
of my friends are on Broadway and stuff. I'm like the only one that's not.
Well, I think it's some other things that's about to brew up with you, man. I already see it. It's happening. I'm gonna go ahead to commercial. All right. But when we come back, I want to talk about once you started getting into the industry and doing what you do now, because I know it's not as easy as a lot of people think. Buy a camera and, you know,
not at all.
It's on and popping.
Yeah, you photographer because you have a camera. No,
we're gonna get into it. This is the VAdio Show, and this is the hometown hero, Mike LeMelle. We're gonna holler at you after the break, because I know it's
a message from one of our proud sponsors.
Someone once said, getting there is half the fun. From downtown to Old Town, Go Pass 365 connects you to entertainment, restaurants, friends. Go Pass 365. Find out more at gopass365.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are back to the People Show, the VAdio Show, and I'm still here with the hometown hero.
VAdio.
I want to shake your hand again, man. I ain't gonna do it. Okay, come on, let's do it. Okay.
Yo, I love this guy.
I do what I can, man. I do what I can.
Positive.
And I love you back, brother.
Thank you, man.
I've talked to you many times before, but I'm learning a lot. First of all, the Mac thing totally threw me for a loop. My wife gonna flip out when she hears about this. But anyway,
Mac.
What I want to know, and I'm sure what a lot of other people that want to do what you want to do or say they're doing what you do.
Right.
How did you break into the industry? Because a lot of people that want to do film, you know, Instagram, they post videos, everybody trying to edit here and there. But how did you do it?
I think that I was just supposed to be in front of people all the time. I'm still breaking into the industry.
Okay.
I've starred in some films. I did this film, Troop 491, The Adventures of the Muddy Lions. It was playing on TV for several months. We filmed it right in Richmond and Petersburg. And then I still had to go to the grocery store and get
food line after you filmed the Muddy Line.
And people were in there asking for my autograph, and the person next to me saying, "Hey, who's that guy?" You know.
Right.
I don't know if we ever really break fully into the industry. I've always tried to create a lane because I knew what I would do and wouldn't do for integrity's sake and for my sake. And so I would encourage people to be mindful of that when you're starting your career, if you're in the middle of your career, if you've been in it for a long time. What are your values? Let your yays be yay and your nays be nay. And particularly in this industry of entertainment, because you'll be tried on every side constantly. And so again, that's why I say I think I'm still breaking into it. I just recently did a film with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. It's not out yet. It'll be coming out soon. It's called Ithaca. And the date just keeps getting pushed back. But you know, I'm in it. It's on IMDb, and people say, "Oh, you've done a movie with these people." Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
But I still want to be like, I find joy in doing the VAdio Show, which is my home folk. You know what I mean? My preference. I don't want to be in LA. You know, I'll go there and work, but it's something about growing up your area, taking care of home first.
Yeah, this is your jurisdiction, if you will.
You have to do it. I have to do it. You're obligated to do it. I'm compelled to do it.
Michael LeMelle compelled. It sound like a book.
This guy, look, I want to be like Trevor
Man,
Moore.
no, man, I got bad knees. I'm balding.
The
we'll
bald
talk
head is
about
cool.
that later.
I don't want to take my hand off. You might turn into a horror show.
Nah, man, you're working.
I am.
Now, my next thing is, I guess this is twofold. When someone's doing with Tom Hanks and they've been in Spike Lee films and things like that, because you're a humble guy. A lot of people, even for humble guys like yourself, they look for you to be arrogant or, you know, it's almost like, you know, if I got money, you know, I guess from watching TV, watching rappers and things like that, you see you flossed out. You know, I done been sitting with the man and them, you know, I've been in LA, da, da, da. How do you keep yourself humble, and why is that important to stay humble?
Humility. Humility, I think, is so important because it can help people's perspective of you not be so skewed. I think it's an innate thing as humans that we prejudge. We just do it because we're creatures of the senses. You know, we see, what we hear, what we feel. And so we have a perspective, if you will, of something. And humility allows us to have a better initial perspective, I think, when we're going forward in our journey. There's so many people that I've worked with that I have met who are not kind, not humble. And it seems that when they are not working, they don't like themselves very much. They're just bitter or unhappy. I never wanted to be that guy.
Yeah. And
think that to be humble, you should always know that there's someone greater than yourself. When you realize that, and it won't be so hard to
it changed the perspective of your perspective of things.
Man, oh my God. So yeah, I just always wanted to pray for humility. And you know, money, we have this thing that we say money changes people. And that is so wrong. It is incorrect. I don't like when people say that money changes people.
I hear it a lot.
Yeah, money allows you to be more of who you already were.
Oh, so if you are already
jerk,
you're gonna be
jerk.
More of a jerk, actually.
Hello.
Got you. Okay.
But if you have integrity, if you're God-fearing, if you're humble, you're gonna have more humility. If you have a giving heart, when you are endowed with money and it comes to you, you're gonna be more giving.
Hence, like Oprah. Or something.
Oh man.
Got you.
Oh man.
Got you.
There's
That's
a guy.
true.
You heard of Purpose-Driven Life?
Yes, sir.
It's a book. You know, the writer, the author of it.
It's at the house.
This author is one of the people. I learned this principle from him: reverse tithing. He talked to God with his wife and said, "Listen, we want to do something different because you bless us with so much abundance.
Yeah,
we want to live off the 10% and give the 90% to ministry and to the church."
Gosh almighty. How many people you know? That's powerful though.
He said, "I have so much money I can never spend it in a lifetime. 2 or 3 generations won't be able to spend it. I'm going to live off the 10. And so God increased them even the more. So I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I want to be humble like that. I want to have that integrity. I want to have that communication. That connection. And I want to be consistent.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good. I hope, if we can build up more brothers like that, this will be a better place to live.
We are obligated to do that.
We are. We are. And that's
part.
why, this conversation is important, because again, people see you and they feel like when you're here in their mind, this is the type of person you should be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
It's good. And that's why, we wanted people to see you and hear you, because you're at that level that people feel like, you may not feel like that's fine, there's more climbing to go.
I understand, right.
But you are the type of person that I think people should be once they get it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Speaking of that, what advice would you have for, say, someone young wanting to, and it doesn't have to be doing exactly what you do in film and, directing anything like that. Just in general, or you can bring it to film. What would you say to them as advice?
To be true to yourself, and make sure that you are constantly a student of the platform that you're trying to engage. If you're going to be a filmmaker, you are always learning how to make films. Technology is ever changing.
Yes, it is.
So you have to be able to live in the space of where you're going. Surround yourself with people who are going where you're trying to go, or who are already there, and be receptive to the information. You don't have to like it. We talked about this off camera. The truth is what it is, whether you subscribe to it or not, whether you like it or not. So set feelings aside and get with the truth of the matter. Are you good at this? Is this where you should be? I always encourage people to try to get your purpose and your passion to cohabitate. Because you can be passionate about something and it just off of your feelings. And it not really be your purpose. Or be maybe indirectly connected to your purpose. Get an understanding of what your purpose is, what your passion is, or what your passions are, and then try to make them live together, cohabitate, and then be productive in that. And then you can be profitable. I'm not trying to all those alliterations.
No. That's good, brother.
Peas, but they work together.
You went to Hampton University, man. Show it off, man. Flaunt that, man.
Yes. Hampton.
Yeah, HU.
Yeah, it was Institute right before I got. That was a long time ago.
It was the Institute?
No. It was university.
Okay, Hampton University.
It was university.
Yeah. We'll keep that to ourselves.
I love this show that you're doing, man.
I appreciate
I'm excited about it.
I appreciate it. And, I feel like this format is one of many that needs to be made to get good information, positive, uplift, But this ain't about me, man. It's about you.
Oh, sorry.
This is the hometown hero. This is the VAdio Show. We're going to take it to commercial, and we're going to come back with Mr. LeMelle. Y'all don't touch that dial.
Boom. VAdio.
A message from one of our proud sponsors. A message from one of our proud sponsors.
I'm making paper that equate to cumulus. My rain. Torrential downpour. Where you get them? Denominations. Numerous. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a round of applause for MC meteorologist over here. It's the knick-knack, paddywhack. I still got the biggest stacks. Amen. Won't he do it? Rims on this, grains on that. And you can get with this. Or you can get with that. Thugs know. Let my light shine when I flex my high beams. And you can give now to crowdfund my golf stream. I'm tired of flying commercial. Southwest, peanuts. Really, this dude? That's my round. So many flows. Well, so many pros. Various and varieties in area codes. I was perusing through my little black book, the book of escapades, past lovers, if you will. And what I noticed was I done had so many first ladies. They all second. Oh, man, how you get seconds? I'm glad you asked, Thug Snow. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. But I don't have a credit card. That's all right. Ushers, let's take up a love offering for Thug Snow. Come to the front with the plates. Amen. Yo. I'm out. The doors of the church are open. That is my calling card and my name and claim to fame, because I name and claim it. That is the gospel of get money. Forgive us as we not know the boundaries by which comedy ends and begins. Let my light shine. I can't hear you. Silencio, por favor. Cornball. Straight cornball. When thugs cry. Cornball. Cornball. I said cornsball. So many hoes. Uh-oh. So many I done had so many first ladies. They all second. That costs money! Snap! You hit me with the Visa? The MasterCard?
What is the definition of upscale? Moving forward, luxurious, elegant. It's time to become an upscale man. Moving forward in the fashion world with service, quality, and a level of detail we as men can trust. Become the upscale man you were meant to be, with 2 locations to serve you. Visit Upscale Men's Fashion at www.upscalemensfashions.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the VAdio Show, and I'm still here with Mr. Mike LeMelle. Brother, this is the last segment. Mm-hmm. Hate to see you go, man. But
Can I come back?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, anytime, man.
I'll be back.
I'll give you a key for your leave, man.
Thank you.
Your family.
You see Trevor's house? This joint is...
Funny, dude. But I gotta ask, because I know people, a lot of people know who you are. But if there's any way, if anyone wants to get in touch with you, or if it's anything that you want to advertise, I know you got a few things coming up we talked about off camera. Mm-hmm. Let them know about it, brother.
The LeMelle Group, I'm on Facebook, the LeMelle Group, and Michael LeMelle on Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram, and LinkedIn.
All of that good stuff.
All of that. So I have a site, michaellemelle.com. Okay. Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, LeMelle. michaellemelle.com, and it has everything connected, interconnected there, synced together. Even my YouTube, my photography business, taking pictures, LeMelle Made Photography. It's all there on michaellemelle.com.
Sweet.
And so compiling sort of newsletter type thing called the In Crowd.
Nice.
Where everybody because you want to be in, you want to know what's happening.
Right.
So it's not just for Michael LeMelle.
Okay.
If you have something you want to post it, I try to use my connectivity, my social media connectivity, which is kind of vast for everyone.
That's really
so you be in the in crowd.
Yeah.
We all just know about what's going on collectively. Stay unified together in the positive things. So MichaelLeMelle.com. You can always go to Fair and Worthy Consulting. Michelle Gilliam and Angela Gilliam, they're my fam. Hey fam, what up? But they've been making sure that my head don't pop off and keep me straight.
Yeah, you need those people to keep you when you got as many things going on.
Yes,
as you do, brother.
yes. I'm directing The Wiz right now.
Wow.
I'm excited about that.
I need to get there, man. I don't want you to give me a ticket.
Yes.
Just point me to where I can buy them, okay? Because me and the missus got to go.
DowningGross.org.
Okay.
Downing, DOWNING, gross. We'll probably put it on the screen.
Sweet.
DowningGross.org. It's the Ella Fitzgerald Theater in Newport News. You can all Google it or look it up. And it'll be in February.
Okay.
And it's a very intimate house. Every seat is a front row seat.
Yeah.
And actually, Michelle Gilliam, who I mentioned earlier, she is the theater manager. She manages, supervises. She's over.
I've been there. It's very nice.
It's very nice. I produced a lot of shows there, and that's where The Wiz will be.
Awesome.
And we double cast, so we have an adult lion and a child lion.
Nice.
We have an adult Dorothy, child Dorothy.
That's what's
and so we're going to mix it up. There are about 8 shows.
Okay.
We're going to have the children perform half and the adults perform.
Well, you know you'll see me there.
Yes, in February. Come.
In February.
Awesome. The Wiz. And
anything else? I know
December
you got
19th.
Okay.
December 19th. My group for brothers.
Okay.
There's a Facebook page for brothers.
Okay.
FOR brothers, for brothers. And it's my brother and myself and the Williams brothers, Joe and Austin Williams from Refuge Church of God in Christ. We 4 came together, been knowing each other for years. Men of integrity, men of valor, strong, upright men. Sing a little bit.
Really?
So we're going to sing. And
you better let him use you.
We're doing a concert, and we all play instruments and write, so it's kind of interesting. We can, like, we get up on this instrument, go to this instrument, and play and sing. So,
well, you find any time to sleep,
cool.
naps?
Look, I was telling somebody earlier, if you wake up broke, you shouldn't have never went to sleep.
They say sleep is for broke people, man.
For broke people.
Well,
I do try to rest. I sleep when I'm sleepy. I went to the doctor one time. He said, well, if you're not sleepy, don't do it. Nighttime, I find, is the most creative time. It's very quiet.
It can be.
A lot of times I'm just most creative then. And then in the quietness, we subscribe to the idea that God speaks in a still small voice. But usually we're creating too much noise to even hear him.
You're right.
So I like that quiet time to commune with him and then with myself. I find that a lot of people don't like themselves. So I like me, and I'm always learning to like me more.
Yeah.
So I want to spend time with myself.
You know what, brother? we gonna have to talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have did this an hour. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you said I could come back. You heard it here. Said I can come
I'm not
back.
gonna lie to him. You can come back. You can come back, man. I need you back.
Yes.
We need to talk about 4 brothers and all that. We didn't even get a chance.
How
to talk
about we
about
bring 4 brothers?
That sounds
and
good.
we do one like a duo.
That sounds real good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You let me know when you find some time in your schedule. We'll be right up in here.
You book it, we will come. I promise you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the VAdio Show, and this is the Hometown Hero. Y'all see us next time. You know what time we come on. Come back. Got some more stuff to talk about.
Yes.
This is the VAdio Show.
VAdio Show right here. Give me a tour of the house.
Yeah, we'll walk
See the house.
Come on, stop.
You can't go.